Hey guys, I'm going to go through some of the math expectations for today. So the first thing is you have some subtracting to do and review today. And one of the things that I wanted to remind you is that you have to do all of the work, okay? I understand that for some of you, this might be easy, doing 17 take away 10. So you do the 7 take away 0, we would put 7. 1 minus 1, we wouldn't put anything here because it's 0, okay? But what you also need to do is this space down here. It says, Raj is setting up volleyballs for gym class. He has 17, okay? He has 17. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm going to separate that. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Okay, he sets out 10 volleyballs. Okay, so now we're going to take this X and we're going to put it over top. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, whoa, sorry, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we know that there aren't any left because we used all the X's. There are no more up here. So we took out 10. So how many are left? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So our answer is correct. You need to do both of these pieces. So make sure that your screen is zoomed out enough so that you can see both of the parts, because if it's zoomed in too much and it looks like this, you're not going to be able to see the bottom part, and then you're going to get confused when it says that you have more to do. Okay, so I just want to make sure that you do all of the components of the work, okay? So you're doing the actual equation part, and then you're also doing the drawing portion as well. Okay, here's the other portion of our assignment today. It's going to look a little bit different because we are not at school, so I'm going to modify this a little bit, so please listen up. We were supposed to be making Newton's apple butter bars. So what we're going to do is we're going to read through the recipe, and then I'm also going to attach a Google Slides presentation, and you are going to find all of the measuring tools that we need if we were to make this. Okay, so you're going to find all this stuff and take pictures and send it to me. So I'll show you what that will look like, but let's go through this first. So if we would make this, we would use 2 cups. Well, remember the big C means cups of old-fashioned oats. It's kind of like oatmeal, dry oatmeal. 1, what does this big C mean? Cup. All right, so 1 cup of flour. 3/4 of a cup of sugar. So remember, is 3/4 bigger or smaller than 1 whole cup? It's smaller, okay? So some people might have a measuring cup that looks like 3/4 or 3/4, and you can use that. Otherwise, you could use 3 of the 1/4 cup, okay? So 1/4 cup of brown sugar, 1/4 of a teaspoon. The small t means teaspoon of salt. 1 teaspoon of ground cinnamon. So you're going to find these measuring tools: 1/4 of a teaspoon, 1 teaspoon, 3/4 cup. I think we already had that one up here. So 3/4, 1 cup. We already had the 1 cup up here. A large bowl, a spoon, a baking pan, a spatula, and a knife. So what we are going to do is focus on these. Oh gosh. Okay, these parts of measurement. Okay, so we're going to look for 1 teaspoon, 1/4 teaspoon, 1/2 of a cup, 3/4 of a cup, 1 cup, and 2 cups. Okay, so these are the measuring tools that I'm going to have you find, and then I will show you how to attach those. So if we were making this, we'd need to preheat our oven to 350 degrees. We would put all of these ingredients in, put oats, flour, sugar, brown sugar, salt, and cinnamon into a bowl and stir it. So we're going to use all of these ingredients. Notice we didn't put butter in yet. So if you're following this recipe, you need to slow down and make sure you're paying attention to what is actually in the recipe. We put the butter into the bowl and stir until it's crumbly. So we're stirring it up and it's going to be kind of crumbly. We're going to put 1/2 of the mixture into a pan. And then it says press down gently to make an even layer. So we're going to push that down so it's kind of stuck in the bottom of the pan. We're spreading the apple butter then on top. And then you sprinkle the rest of the stuff on. So at the bottom, we put it in, we packed it down really hard. So then on top, you're gonna sprinkle it on first, and then you're gonna pack it down again, okay? You'd bake it in the oven. Remember this picture means to cool, so we would let it cool, cut it into squares, and eat it. So you're more than welcome to make this at home. Send me a picture, tell me how it tasted, but let me show you what the expectation is for the next part of this assignment to show me your measuring tools. Okay, this is what I'm going to have on your Google Classroom. It's going to be this Google Slides. It's called Math 1026, so that has the date. Newton's apple butter bars. So don't need this parent. What you're going to see is that on each page, it has a different measurement, okay? And it says, please insert a picture of 1 cup measuring cup in the space below, or excuse me, in the space to the right. So right over here, it says click to add text. So what you're going to do is go to insert. Yours is going to look a little bit different on your iPad, but you're still going to go into insert an image. Oops, sorry. Insert an image from your camera. Mine's going to look a little bit different because I'm using a computer, and you'll be able to just take a picture with your iPad. So it's going to look like this. I can kind of see that it says 1 cup. And then I'm just going to click on it, and I'm going to push insert, and then it's going to go right over here. Boop. So then I'll be able to see, oops, sorry. I'll be able to see that you found a measuring cup for each of the parts, or each of the measuring tools that we found. Okay, if you need help or you have questions, please let us know.